by this time, but it's just the situation in which we found ourselves, and we just have to make the most of it. So, welcome to the Formula for Everyday podcast. This is me. I'm Lawrence Nkwocha, and this is Formula for Everyday podcast. So, today I want to discuss a very interesting topic that I've been thinking about deeply for a while now, and the name of the topic is you know, audacity, how audacity changes outcomes in our life and our business. Let me bring this closer so you can see the board clearly. Okay, yes. So, how audacity changes outcomes in our lives, our business, and everything that concerns us. So, I'm going to be discussing about bold moves, bold outcomes that results from having the audacity to ask for exactly what you want. So yeah, so basically, audacity is that confidence that is backed with action. The confidence that is backed with action. And, that's exactly what I'll just be looking at today. And, the good thing about the personal development space is that everybody kind of has the information. In fact, if you're online, Facebook, Instagram, you know, you're always bombarded with motivational clips and all that. But we need to constantly be reminded that these are things that we must take action on. And audacity is one of those unique topics that you need to consider as a very important topic that you must take action as soon as possible. So the first thing we'll be looking at is that boldness beats over analyzing and overthinking every single time. So if you want to make bold moves, if you want to make bold moves in your life, you must first of all know that you have to take away over analysis. Now, the moment of absolute certainty never comes, and in as much as we may hope to do better things tomorrow, the best things are done today. So you must take away over analysis of what the outcome will be, and have the courage to go into whatever it is you've set out to do, with the boldness. And that's what audacity is all about. Audacity changes the outcome of your life. If you're able to step into action, and request for what you need, it will totally change the way you see yourself. It will change the way you even other people even get to perceive you. So the second thing we'll be looking at is that you get what you negotiate for, not just what you think you deserve. If you think you deserve something, then you continue to wait for people to offer that thing onto you. But if you are able to negotiate, you're able to name your cost, you're able to name the price of what you think you're worth, then you would have people give you whatever it is that you asked for. Because even when you think something is bigger than I remember there's this interview I stepped into, and I had already researched the job role and what it required to actually work in that kind of company. But when the time came to make a request for what I would be paid for, I asked for more, and surprisingly, I was given what I asked for. So it just gave me that mindset of audacity, because it's how you are able to negotiate and express yourself to other people. That's exactly where they will place you. You see, perception is stronger than reality, because people will literally see you how you see yourself, and you must be bold to express exactly how you see yourself. A lot of us think in our minds that we are the big shots, we are what we say we are, but we hardly find that in expression. We hardly find a way to express the fact that we we want more for our lives, we desire more for our lives. And the moments when you realize that you can pivot your life to become exactly, to start getting exactly what you desire and what you think you are worth, then that's the moment your life begins to change. So that's the second level of audacity, to actually be willing to negotiate, be willing to negotiate for whatever you think you deserve in life. So the third part is that perception follows your conviction. So if it is better that you lose a negotiation even with deep conviction. And whoever has very deep conviction would naturally attract a lot of respect, because conviction is something that is lacking in the world. A lot of people are not sure of themselves. And I mean, irrespective of the fact that you may be wrong or you may be right, the most important thing is to have that conviction, because conviction is rare. Conviction, the boldness is very rare. See, the fact is, even if you fail, people will respect you for the fact that you had the courage to move on the thing that you truly desired, that you had the courage to, take the bold steps. It happened to me for a while. I've been trying to make a web series, and there was this time about 2 years ago where I got the entire crew, the entire cast. We went on set, but what now happened was that I ran out of money, and I had to dispatch everybody to go home because we were unable to go on with the shoot. But what I now realized, surprisingly, is that my entire crew and cast, they tried to cheer me up, and they tried to, celebrate the fact that I did my best. I was able to, hi, sunshine, hi, sunshine. Please, you can just type in where you're watching from. I'm streaming live from Lagos, Nigeria. So they were able to, encourage me because of the fact that they saw that I had the courage to actually follow through with the idea that I had conceived in my mind. And so I now came to the conclusion that having the boldness to move, because I mean, there are thousands of ideas. In fact, with the evolution of AI, ideas are not scarce anymore. But the boldness to move on those ideas is what is rare, is what is scarce. Okay. So having the audacity is having that courage to be able to say what you think, okay, and request for what you desire when you actually desire it. And the good thing about audacity that it pays every single time. So public courage would give you credibility. People prefer to recommend a man that has tried to swing and miss than somebody that had never even tried. You see, the world is filled up with talkers. There are always people talking about what they want to do, what they desire to do, what they wish they could do, or what they're even able to do. But there are very few people that actually get to do these things. Okay, so the audacity is that you're able to back your conviction, you're able to back your action with you're able to back whatever conviction you have with the required action, and that action now builds sufficient confidence that begins to change your public perception. People will begin to see you differently when you're able to show up and do what you say you can do. Okay, so that's the audacity and how it changes outcomes in our life. So the next one we'll be looking at is that the biggest regret in life is not to lose. It's not about asking and not being given what you are being asked, but it's about not asking at all. And you see, that's how life is. Life gives you exactly what you ask for. You see, when you have that drive, when you have that desire to actually ask that, okay, this is what I need. I mean, so many people lose opportunities, so many people lose contracts, so many people lose, things before them because they fail to ask. I even like that holy script, basically from the Bible, that says that when you ask, you will receive. You see, asking is one of the first and most important steps when it comes to actually getting what you want in life. And it's a principle that pervades every single area of our life. When you desire something well enough, you should have the courage to be able to ask for it. Okay, don't always hope that what you desire or what you deserve will come to you. Have the courage always to ask. And that's what the bold moves is all about. When you're able to make bold moves, when you're able to step into a place with audacity, people will respect you. Okay, people will respect you because audacity is something that is lacking. You see, everybody wants to act and very prime and proper. Everybody wants to be, that cool person. But if you have the audacity, because of how much you desire what you desire, to ask, you just ask. I mean, you really cannot tell what will be the outcome. I mean, the worst part of whatever outcome your asking will give is not no. But the worst outcome is when you never ask. Because when you ask, you now have at least you, even if you fail from a place of conviction, it's a win, because you know that you are very convinced with what you desired and you had the courage to ask. Okay, so this afternoon, from where I'm streaming from, I just want to encourage you that step into action with bold moves, step into action with audacity. That long life dream, that the long dreams you've always been desiring that you want to carry out, you could start now. Ask somebody for help. You know, get into action, and it begins to build your confidence over time. Okay, and you start seeing that your confidence keeps growing, and life generally rewards the person that has that audacity, has the courage to move, has the confidence that backs up their conviction, and they're able to support it with the required action. So I just want to encourage you. This still remains Formula for Everyday podcast. Every day I show up both in the mornings and in the evenings, just to talk about personal development topics, to also encourage you on how you can get better on a personal level. And I would like your engagement, as much as you can. Anytime you can, you chance, you can tune in, so we can, have these conversations. You could also ask your questions, drop them in the comment section. As soon as I see them, I would engage with you. So thank you very much, Sunshine, for showing up today on today's live. Yeah, I would really, really love to engage with you. I remain Lawrence Nkwocha, and this is Formula for Everyday podcast. Bye for now.